Hello, what is up, and welcome everybody. I am super stoked. Not only is tomorrow Halloween for me and many of you, but yeah, they went live with the update. Video has already been posted by Semi Work, so hopefully everything should be good. I stayed in beta. Generally, I stay in regular mode, so we'll see how this works out. But my understanding is the version 0.3.0 has been pushed live across the board. So I'm not seeing any updates to the music, though I did get the update. So maybe that means it'll be in the main menu. We'll see. With that said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to real quick put in a poll. Let's see. What are we most excited for? New monsters? Yeah? New items? New rooms? I bet somebody's going to say the new upgrades for swing like Spider-Man and being able to harass people while dead. So, upgrades. Make sure this is right. There we go. And that should be absolutely good. We should be good in good work. Yeah, words are hard. Working order. And with that said, let's do it. I'm going to go ahead and start off on a new game because I don't know how the old games are going to interact with this. So fingers crossed. We should be in good shape, I would think. I'm going to turn the volume up on the game real quickly. Bam. Just through my OBS, that way you all can hear what I'm hearing. All right. Money or... Okay, so he's questioning. Okay, so those are some new emotes amongst many that they've added to these updates. What was that? Hello? I'm kind of afraid. There was something just like going off over there, like the alien was present. So I don't know what to expect. We'll find out shortly, I'm certain. All right. They said they were going to try to make this a little bit more towards the horror. Oh, that was definitely a new item. And it very quickly broke. So once again, very reassuring. That's all right, though. Does the chest look different to you? That chest looks different. I don't remember that looking like so ornate and detailed. They used to look like the thatched storage bins that you would make in like Ark when you're first starting out. Anything back here? So I am definitely going to be mindful as we're playing. I'm certain everything that we've learned up to now will still be applicable. We'll just have to learn some new dynamics. Are you heavy? You are not heavy. But you are big. Um, I was hearing something. I was just legit hearing something. I don't like it. All right, I'm going to double back. We're going to go ahead and set this up for success by putting it up on the bin, because that is so big. We're never going to be able to do anything with that in the cart. The music is legit different and is yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking. There we go. We'll try to get everything that we can in this. So welcome everybody. We just found our first new item added to the map, the oversized toxic jar of death. What? You're kind of cute. Are you cool? Okay, it's kind of... Okay, cool. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, no. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Can you see me? Oh, you can totally see me. I thought it was going to be like Apex Predator. That was definitely not like Apex Predator. Wow. So we got to encounter our first beastie. I don't know what they've named them yet, but I think we'll call that R.E.P.O. He went from like a purse dog to like super not on it. That was wow. I don't know what to say. Okay. So first round or so, we're going to try to focus in on just seeing what things are, how they work. So we got a calculator added in this one. That's kind of cool. Already. I know you all too well. You're all a bunch of bullcrap. Oh no, clown. Hello, buddy. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hey, hey, hey. Come on. That's not very friendly, sir. Can he see me up here? I don't think he can. That's all right. We're good. Oh, you can see me now that I jumped down, though. But he can't get the angle on me, so that's fine. So that was just a bad response on my behalf. Sir? I really need you to just buzz off for a little bit. Because I want to see new foes. And so far, the purse dog with an aggression issue wasn't enough. All right, another calculator. So I'm assuming the calculator is like the new thing for McJannek, which is fine. That's definitely going to be cool. All right, up you go, friend. And into the cart of holding. Thank you. So far, we're not seeing a whole lot new from this. There's tapes. I don't recall seeing, like, the actual tapes. What is... What is creating that ruckus? I don't like it. These tapes are definitely worth some money, though. That's for real. All right. And away we go. Pull that on out. All right, we're at 16. That's a plus. So let's see what else we can get over here. But don't. It's no longer funny, buddy. Doesn't see me. So we're good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let him do what he's doing now. And it's fine. Come on. What are you kicking? He is certainly gung-ho on something on that table. I don't know what it is. All right, bud. Hi. Just going to lead you on out here. Come on. Just walk around the cart. No, don't kick the cart. Dude. You are doing way too much. Okay, he's out. And he's on about his business, so guess what? We will be too. Some sort of weight or a scale. It's reading error. That's all right. That's not the only error today. With our big red-nosed butt of a friend deciding to stomp and kick into the ground everything of value. They have done something with the textures, though. There's definitely an upgrade in all these textures, and it's really awesome. I am not even going to lie. All right, in you go. And we've got a Fitbit. That is definitely new. So they've added. I don't know what's up with the other levels yet. But already we're seeing a good number of things added. There's another thing up there. That's cool. That'll help make up for everything the idiot smashed of ours. All right, see if I can get this upwards. Into the cart. Thank you. And of course, we have to head right in the direction from which our big, dumb, red-nosed friend went. So maybe if we're lucky, he despawned. It's not likely, but we could be lucky, right? Yeah. That's how that could work. Okay. Off we go. And completion of our first level. So we've gotten to see one death. Very unfortunate death. All right. It looks like that's working a little bit better for taking off. So that's definitely going to be reassuring. All right. So we need to do equal parts, see how far we can get, and also check out the upgrades. The problem is until later tonight, and hopefully I can get more people in so we can do a group stream. Death Head Battery might not be feasible in solo. So I think what we should probably do is go ahead, grab a strength. See what other upgrades we have. Stam will definitely help out, as always, or at least I think. I like being able to run from things. I don't know why. But I'm a very big fan of running when needed. Right there, be 14 of 18. Do we have anything lower value? I don't really want the Tumble launch. So let's see how easy these creatures are to take out, maybe. If we can defend ourselves. That's as much as I'm going to be able to get. In fact, that's as much as I'm going to be able to get for now. Oh, that would be, would it be? All right, so we've seen one of the new monsters. So that's phenomenal. The werepuppers of sorts. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and load up on everything. I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. But I would like to kind of bolster that longevity that I hope we can do. Okay. So there's supposed to be new rooms here as well, which I'm mildly concerned with because, let's be honest, the rooms in this are not the friendliest. With the way that they're set up and staged. We're going to go ahead and go this route. See what we might have in here. All right. Right off the rip. I'm going to very kindly take this on back. There is no reason for us to take up all that room in the cart. We don't have to, right? There you go. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I seen something on the other side of this door when I came through. Okay, I'm mistaken. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and set this kind of sideways to block us a little bit. Since there's technically nothing in there now to begin with, it's really kind of a no harm, no foul move. All right, music box. They have added textures because that didn't look like that before either. Nope. I just don't have the strength for it. I can't do anything to him yet. Oh, great. More music. I'll just hang out in here. We're going to let this blow over and off my face, hopefully. Yeah. I'm going to put this game only for a second. That way, while that's doing that, I can have a drink and see what we can, how long this is going to take. Please fall off my face. Thank you so much, little buddy. Thank you. All right. So we're good to go. Not seeing anything through here. I'm going to check behind that door. And we got, nope. God, every time. Where did it go? All right. We're just going to keep clearing as we can. That's like a ship navigating tool, right? It's like used for like map readers, I think. Yeah. Maybe. Okay. I am going to say I am absolutely digging the new textures that they've added to things. They've done really well. We got a chalice up top. So we're already at, we're technically above where we need it to be. Super reassuring. We'll go ahead and turn this around. Look behind that door. Nothing. We'll close that door. We're going to go in here first. I'm going to turn this around very kindly this way. There we go. So far we're getting some old mobs and bosses, and we've gotten to see at least one of the new. I'm not going to lie though. The old stuff is definitely still more than capable of wreaking some havoc. But like that new dog, I'm not really certain how, like, if that transformation that it has will be something that we can just blast it through. No, I want this door to definitely be shut. Buy myself a little time, should we need it, y'all. So we've come across the dog that turns into an oversized werewolf so far. That was definitely misleading. The way it acted, I really thought that was going to be more like the apex predator. And yeah, it was definitely not like the apex predator. So I'm wondering if we catch it while it's still in small form, though, if it will behave like that, and that's something we're going to have to test. The new items so far, I'm not seeing a whole lot in this, but the music box has been updated with how it looks. Textures are definitely noticeable on some of the crates and chests. This is like that midway room. Nothing behind the door. We're good. This is its own little room. One Froggy. Froggy looks the same, but he's not catching on the cart. I don't know if anybody else has had issues with that, but like, it's like there's like an invisible wall on the other side of the cart sometimes, and he'll just kind of like catch up on it. Anything up top? I'm seeing a whole lot of nada. Got one vase off to the side there. That's cool. We'll go ahead and grab that definitely. Keep an eye out for our buddy. Oh, we got a ship and a boat and a vase. So yeah, we're gonna definitely keep our eyes peeled though. Let's grab that on the rebound. Keep our eyes out and focused. See what we got in here. I've not noticed any new items for this map yet, or rooms, but that might come as we hit higher levels. In you go. Oh no. We're just going to let him be for the moment. I could probably actually take him out with a grenade. May not be a bad idea to do. I cannot take him out with a grenade. And we cannot just hit him like that. So I'm just going to run. Because I don't have enough strength yet. I just have the one strength. Still getting used to that. You. That cart was all the way off the side. Why would he hit it? Okay. Starting to feel like this is just my sort of dumb luck. Okay. We're still doing good with what's on there. We should be able to clear both. I do want to keep an eye out for where he went. We're going to hang that left and go straight around. There he is again. Don't hit the cart again, bud. Yeah, he's going to hover that section. The best thing for me to do is kind of keep an eye out. Why? Why would you hit that? All the other things you could have done, sir. This is why you have no friends, Rogue. Nope. Yep. We're going to close that door for the moment. And we're going to hide behind this chair with a sad look. Because let's be honest, y'all. There's definitely plenty of reasons to be sad right now. Okay. We got 12, so as long as we don't take excessive damage, we should be good. I'm hearing heavy movement. which is super concerning. But the other drop-off point should be straight through here. Yep, straight down here and to the right. There we go. All right, so we've made yet again another one. Welcome to everybody joining the stream. I hope you're having an awesome day. Hope you're getting plenty of preparation for the spooky season. Things are certainly getting spooky up in this game. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it at all. And you know she went the direction I need to go. Okay, we gotta run. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's all fine. So all I've got to do is go right in the direction that the robe is going. Yeah, the robe went right in the direction of our drop-off point. So that's where we got to go. Luckily, it's double back and it's going off to my right. Oh, please come off my face soon. So if I can make it through that doorway, all I have to do is cut slightly left, to the right, and straight through. Left, slightly right, and straight through. There we go. Oh, we've made it, y'all. Now, see if anything follows. But this has been super quick loading, like once we call for it to send us off. So maybe that's a good sign. I don't know. So we got another level of low earnings. See what we have in terms of strength and other upgrades. All right, so we definitely have another strength. That's going to help us out big time. I would like to have another health. I feel like that's sensible enough, right? Stun grenade can help. Trap zap, I kind of feel like I usually have trouble with. That's about all we have for the moment, so that's fine. And we'll hit that button and see how we might fare moving forward. Okay. Load that up. So we are at least getting our strength upgraded. I really should be doing those tricks to like kind of bolster the likelihood that strength is populated in this store. And I definitely will be. But first things first, I think we might be better off. No, just kind of play through like we would have a few weeks back. See if we can get new things to spawn. That's new. Why are they threatening me with my head on a pike? Isn't nice. We got a campfire. I like that. I can get behind some campfire. Okay. Get our head back in the game. All right, so we got a big old crystal burger right off the rip. We're going to definitely be taking that on back. We don't want that in the cart getting destroyed, getting marred, getting mauled up. No. See if we can find some new monsters and beasties to encounter in rooms. So already, technically, the first room is a new room. I think there's supposed to be like 20 new rooms for this map. If that's the case, that's pretty wild. I generally don't take this up with me because there's usually nothing up here. But this time around, I am. Also, for anybody who is long-term or have been playing this on a long-term level, our little buddy there can yoink still, right? But my understanding is he deals more damage when he yoinks. So Shadow Child has gotten some buffs. No, sir. You know what? Well, that didn't work out like I'd hoped. Oh, there we go. Now, can I pick you up? No, I cannot. Oh, no. So, I'm not getting any new monsters these matches. Just the very first one. I'm getting definitely a whole host of our pre-existings, and they're coming in at a much higher level. No, sirs. Hey, you're doing too much. So are you. Go on. I've taken 80 damage. Or, I'm sorry, 100 damage. So I feel like the gnomes may have gotten a little bit of a buff too there. Monster, you're not helping me at all, buddy. So if he lands a hit, I'm dead. Gotta make a good, solid attempt. Because this is definitely one of those levels that if you can get it, usually there's really good money to be found on this level. The gnomes, though, that little needle hit they do, plus being able to destroy all your stuffs, ooh, that's going to make it not so fun. So we'll see how that goes, how we fare. No. I will keep blocking you, sir. All right. Yeah, he's coming up. Hi, bud. I would love to knock you around with something, but I don't have anything to really do much of anything with yet. Oh. So I wonder if I'll let that keep going. And straight back. I'm going to leave that there for the moment. We may be better off just to see if there's another drop-off point closer. And I'm pretty certain that the light looks a little different too from how I recall. You, sir, have a nice beard. Absolutely hats off to you. All right, I don't see nothing else up there. This is definitely a new room. Now this has like a legit tavern feel. All right. In we go. In we go. Not seeing a whole lot else over here though. Kind of frightening. And what is this over here looking like a ghost? That's creepy. I don't like it. Tell that to go on somewhere. For real. All right. All right. I don't really feel comfortable with this many like ghosty looking things having a jam session. I don't know why that is, but this is definitely a really cool new room. So kudos to them on this. This is kind of that environment like you would expect to see. So this is really a cool room, and it'll give you little places to kind of hide if you get cornered, which is also kind of cool. Now, if they put something like this or something like the traffic light in there, that would really suck to get out. All right. Me and all of my 20 health will be heading on. See what else we have in here. And there is a another item closer by, another spot closer by, which is super reassuring. I think we're definitely going to be dragging that with us over here instead of trying doing it the other way. As soon as it turns yellow, I'm going to drop her. Don't you worry. You are happily dropped, friend. All right. Go ahead, pick it back up. I might have to grab it from the bottom instead. Oh, I don't like that at all. Yeah, we're not going to do that. That's low hanging ceiling though, so we definitely still want to drag it around. Let it go. And then all we have left to do is pick it up. No Slendy. I don't want to be yoinked today. No, no, no. All right, we're going to let that go through one more phase. It's fine. It's fine. Just got to get this stood up. And upright. There we go. So we're not totally losing all the value. I'm going to go ahead and get it as close as I can. Yeah, it's totally worth 24K, so that's going to help us out a lot. That'll keep us going. That way, get this back. Bring the money back with it, and we can check out the next level. So we've already gotten to see, like, oh no. Buddy, I really don't want to deal with you like this. All right. I have no power. I have no strength. So, yeah, this is gonna... What is he doing? You good, bro? You didn't like that? What? Can you go elsewhere, please, sir? Just for a few moments. Got like 20 health points. I can't deal with you today. All right, we're good. So, I think up next, we'll get this in and out. Hopefully we'll get a weapon. That way we can really see, one, not only how far we can get, but it'll help us see more levels, see what's taking place with it. Bam. All right. So I know the other one is off to that side. But we're going to go ahead and hit up this room first real quick. Yeah. See, there was a reason. Anything else? Nope. So that puts us at 15. And then we've got 24 literally outside of the next room. So if I find like a little item in here, awesome. But we don't have to be absolutely taxed and freaked out about it, which is cool. That should be good. So that's 40. Later, bud. Later to y'all. No, y'all. That's absolutely horrible. Ow. All right, I'm going to take myself off cam for a second. Wow. Okay. I will be here. I just had to take myself off cam. Allow myself the opportunity to get a drink, as well as to semi-prepare myself. For all future abuses that we're going to be dealing with in beta. Okay. And onwards we go. So the new beasties are certainly not a joke. The way that they're ramping up, like, the groups of the old monsters as well, though, kind of ouch. Not gonna lie. Do have one item over here. What kind of item are you? Okay, so we have a little external drive thing. We'll wheel that right off to the side there. Check the old bed out. Nothing up top, nothing below. We got another SATA drive. I am going to shut that door for a moment. That way we can open these up. Not have as many issues with, hopefully. There we go. You ought to be able to grab it eventually. Or at least I hoped. Nothing in here. Uh-oh. It's gonna... It's gonna be difficult. Can he hear me? I don't think he can hear me. In single player. I might be wrong. We're going to have to science this. I'm just going to very... graciously circle him. Make sure we don't have anything else on these other tables because, you know, they likes to hide stuffs. He just will not piss off. Buddy, what I need you to do is just go elsewhere. Anywhere but here. What is this valued at? 3,800. He's going to just continuously lead me in the direction that I need to go. I think that's the huntsman's way of saying him loves me. In like the worst sort of way possible. Right. They lay it that way. I'm going to stand it up. Boom. Bring this around. Set that in like so. Cool. There's an eye on the other side of that, and I am not trying to get wrapped up in that. But we're already at 25K. So if I go ahead, step in, give it a few seconds, let it diffuse, let it kindly go away. Should be able to go ahead and go through now. Where are you? It's a badge. So now they have badges. That's cool. So we found calculators, this little weighing thing. Thumb drives. All right, we've got some things in there. Some of these like sounds in the background that they've added. Hello? That was kind of creepy. Definitely a little worrisome. Make sure that's pushed in as far as we can get it. So better we can start off. More stuffs. Further we can make it higher later in. The more we can see these new rooms, new monsters. So far, I've only gotten to encounter one of the new monsters. Which isn't bad, because you figure they're going to interchange and kind of intermingle them. All right. Have I gone in here yet? I hadn't, but there's nothing in there. Or at least nothing of value, so we should be okay. There we go. Duck down, let that do its collection, and we should be good. For anybody joining today, welcome. I hope you're having an awesome day. Hope you're getting well prepared for spooky season, and I hope you're ready for some of the things we've seen so far in these updates. I've only seen the one new monster so far, so we'll keep pressing on until we see some more. That's one thing they could totally do with the future updates. Like, why is there a photon blaster on level 1? Not a single strength. Tumble climb. I feel like we need to get that. We have not had that in our previous drops or ships. So I kind of want to see what we can do with that. Definitely going to get some health and some stam, because if I'm not mistaken, I think I seen where they said the tumble grab is going to deal directly with your stamina. So yeah, we want that. We already got 12. Also, want to kind of plan ahead. See if we can get through some levels. Bam. Unfortunately, there's not a lot in terms of weapons that I can do a whole lot with. Frying pan wouldn't be bad. Now that puts us up at 30, so I'd have to reduce by 10. Stamina. I mean, I could get rid of... Keep the explosive mine. 2. It's only 6. You know what? We're just going to have to go that next level how it is. And we're going to go ahead and start purchasing out other upgrades so we can actually do an honest push to see how far we can get. So we can actually see how many creatures we can identify, new rooms, and how many more. That's another 6. That'll be too much. So we need to keep it under 5. Unfortunately, I can't do the Death Head Battery solo, I don't think. So I'm just going to let that set off to the side for the moment so that we can kind of see what it does. Probably later tonight, we'll try to be getting a group together for a larger play as well. That'll give us more opportunities to really check out and strongly see how some of the other items will work. But Tumble Climb, I have been waiting for you for so long. Stam, I'm going to leave the rest of that. You know what? We'll take that, I think. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm going to take myself off screen for just a moment. So far, it's looking like we're at 100% new monsters is what everybody's most excited for with this update. I've only seen the one so far, so I don't know what to expect from the others. But we will keep playing and pressing on until we have actually seen them. And have a real quick drink. Go back to face cam and keep this going. All right, so they have upgraded the textures, which is kind of cool, and with a few items. The music box, you now get like this super large, like bride and groom. I'm concerned. Okay, nothing. Let's see here. Nothing through here. That's cool. Let's see what we have over here. Already I'm hearing, or I'm pretty certain I heard the Reaper, which is not my favorite of creatures to have heard. But we'll keep banging on with what we have. That's different. That's actually really cool. What are you? I have no clue what you are. But you are really cool looking. And you already put me at 15 grand, so. Thank you, whatever you are. So we're already at 18 grand. Okay. Duck, I can deal with you. I could totally accept the duck in our life. See if we can grab another small item or two. All right, so that's double what we needed. So I'm just going to go ahead and walk this back. Glowy potion bottle. That. Oh, no. You broke it, but you didn't go crazy. Okay, cool. That's different. I'm not going to complain. Okay. There we go. And we'll just very cautiously keep an eye out. See if anything decides to come up on us. See if we can find some new creatures. So far we have the apex predator, and I think I heard the Reaper spawn in this map. But we have gotten, the last time we were in here, that new dog creature that starts off looking kind of like the apex predator, all cute and yappy. And then it spawned into like this oversized menace. And that was pretty wild. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. All right, bud. Go over that way. Thank you. Wonder if I can get him to go into a cabinet. Probably not. We'll go over this way? No? Okay. So we'll go ahead. Get in here. And see what kind of goofiness we can find our way into while we're doing this, because cannot continue being serious with this. Nothing at all in here? What doing? All right. Come on, duck. It's me and you against the world, bud. Me and my apex predator. I never thought I'd say those words out loud like that. Nothing there. That's cool. All right, we got a vase over there, I see. All right, bud. Yeah, you just hang tight right on over there. I seen something over here light up. What lit up? All right, so there's 12. Oh, unicorn horn. They are like legit on that Voldemort stuff with that. Over that way, friend. Thank you. That's another new item. That's cool. All right, bud, I need you to go this way. I'm gonna try. So they've had a couple of different orbs on this map already that are really cool looking. And you go? Yes, 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 yes. There we go. Thank you. Now, do we have anything in the back? Nothing, buddy. We're going to go check back here first, bud. Then we'll just very casually and friendly, like, take you back towards the beginning here. I don't know how I'm going to get that to set better. I don't think I'm going to. No, I'm not. Nope. All right. So the best thing I could do probably is go ahead and start taking this stuff back. And come back and grab that. Right? Yeah. I'm hearing this other ding over this way, so heck yeah. Off we go. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and check over here and over there. Open that up. So we got this room here left. And there shouldn't be a whole lot left for the map. I'm assuming there won't be. There might be another item. No. So we're good. Yeah. You all. Nope. That hurt a little bit. Mostly pride. So you all see that? The Reaper is all Halloweened out. She legit got jack-o'-lantern head. That is cool. All right, so they get 10 extra cool kid points for that one. All right, we're going to go ahead and drop this off. Where was that? In there. So we're going to go ahead and drop this off. And head back in the direction she went in, unfortunately. Don't have to be a big dummy, though. I can very kindly go this way. Yeah, I gotta follow her, don't I? I do. Oh. So much for that. Okay, cool. Actually, that worked. Okay, we're good. Heck yeah, we're good. That's all we needed to do was just get around her. I'm not going to lie, though, that was really cool what they did. Send me work. If you happen to see this, you all are rock stars. The jack-o'-lantern was a nice touch for her. And down we go. Okay, so we are now in the store. I did not get an opportunity to check out the one thing I wanted to check out, though. So before we even get to the next level, I don't think I can do it here, can I? Oh, I can. Oh, that's a thing. Oh, you can wall climb with this. But that burns through your stamina like super hard. That makes me a little sad. It's all right, though. Do we have any weapons, first and foremost? Because I'd really like to make it further into levels. A little easier, but okay, cool. Onto the cart of holding you go. And you. I think... Hold up. I mean, this isn't perfect, but it will help. And I'll put us up to 31. So I'll give us another strength. Another 2 grenades and the bolt zap, which does kind of stun and stop things for a moment. So yeah, we're gonna accept that. That's gonna be our lack of complaints. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't use these two in single. So later tonight, we're definitely going to be doing our very best to get things up and going so that we can get a large party together, cut through, really explore every aspect of what they've added. Okay. Taxman. Making new vows of love for money. Gotta love it. All right. Off there. Thank you. And very politely, we'll set you on here. Turn you sideways. Gently-ish. Ish. And just... I don't like it. Oh no. Oh, I don't like this. Does Bella explode? Bella does explode. We've killed our first monster. That's new. We've killed a Bella. The unfortunate part of that is okay, so we've seen 2 of the new monsters now. That was... All right, kudos to you all. The trike. Yeah. Y'all know what you were doing. My health is now low. I'm realizing so early on. Oh no. Sir, I really need you to stop. Bam. Bam. Oh no. Okay. So horrible action, but we did get to encounter Bella, the new creature who laughs at you as a ghostishly bring over a tricycle. So there's definitely that. Okay. I'm absolutely floored so far by the things that I've encountered. This is not at all what I was expecting. So I'm curious to see. I've got to encounter that dog again. Okay. So first things first. Cool. And I think we're going to probably see some people joining and leaving. And I apologize for anybody who may have the misconception that this is going to be like an expert run, but we're going to be dealing with new beasts, new creatures, new rooms. There's probably going to be some different mechanics to them. Oh, what are you? It's like a little water dish for a dog or something. I wish they would Rasmutin. I guess that's like a dog of some sort. I'm just going to say once and real nicely, whatever that is that makes those sounds, go straight to hell. You are adding a dynamic to this that I am not enjoying. Trying to make me jump. All right. So the good news is we know how one of the monsters operate already. All right, I'm already hearing somebody we're very familiar with. Hopefully he won't notice me over here. We'll see. It's really all we can do. So I'm curious with my save games if they'll bring the same creatures to life like in those plays. So after whatever happens this next round or two, we might play around with that and see. Whatever this is that's doing it, I feel like it's that camera. Oh, I'm out. Of course, it had to jump right on my face at the worst moment possible. Okay, here we go. We're just going to let you do what you do, bud. That gets you out of where we don't want you at. No, no, you're just gonna keep coming to me, huh? I ought to throw up on your foot, man. He did not notice me doing that at all. Come on, fall off my face, bud. You can do it. That's what we were waiting for. I'm just going to very cautiously and kindly shut that door behind us. We don't need the trudge hanging out with us right now. We've got other creatures we want to see. We know the trudge all too well. Big red angry guy. Wiggles his weird belly eye at you. Fairly easy to avoid. Usually. Whatever that is in my cart needs to stop. It will become my new favorite device to break. That has to be that looks like an old school cannon almost. Probably got an old school nifty 50 on it too. All right, there's something else back here. On the shelf, yep. Cool. Calculator. Also one of the new items at it. So we've got the fancy camera with the nifty 50. Calculator. I think I seen a thumb drive on this map a little earlier. We've been fortunate enough to encounter Clarence or Clarice, which is one of the new creatures. Very ghostly. All right, another nifty 50 camera. In you go. Anything up top? Nope. So we'll see what we can get through here. Can I get you to turn for me? I'm gonna gently set you down. This way. Now, will you do what the other things do? You will. Aha. So, real quick tilt. And roll. That's the first time I've ever had to do that, but I don't usually encounter drums on a low level, so it's cool to know that without strength, you can still maneuver those, because the vases do not like to conduct themselves with me with no strength. Don't find myself playing very frequently without strength, though. Except for on resets like this, where you're just more or less exploring everything and seeing what the new updates are. Alright, no whammies, no creatures. Will we get lucky? We'll never know. Haha. Thank you. Let's have a little privacy while we're counting up our loot. Alright, see if the next level will give us any of the other new creatures. So in their videos, I believe they were telling us that it was going to be a total of 5 new creatures. But in today's notes, I seen 10. I don't know if that was a typo or if that was intentional. So we'll see. I'm getting the gun. There's no way you can not get the gun. If there's going to be a gun available, like, you should always get the gun. We'll get some stam. Maybe this will make us a little bit more capable. Get a little bit further and get to see more of the new monsters. Because, yeah, we so far we've gotten to see the dog creature, we also got to see Clarence. And then we got to see a whole host of, like, new rooms already in the museum. A lot of new spots in okay, let's see what we got in here. Even the doors have that new texture to them. We'll go ahead and go around this way first. I feel like that's what makes the most sense. I think. I am going to definitely be curious to see in later levels if that's where you start seeing more of the newer creatures. But so far, right off the rip, very first playthrough, level 1, we got to see the one new beastie. So I kind of feel like there'll probably be one or two that'll be like later level. But I have a pretty good feeling. Ooh. That's 11,000 on its own. That's a new item. Everybody say hello to the new version of Grandma's Ashes, which also looks like a giant nutsack. Don't get me wrong, anybody who may watch this at a later time, it's a very handsome nutsack. I don't know what to say to this. Like, but yeah, the urn has definitely been reskinned. All right, grab that up. I'll go ahead and pull this a little closer. There we go. And we're going to move this over. And that way we can hopefully get that in just right. We'll just take that on back. Yeah. There you go. Thank you for cooperating with me, Vase. I appreciate you. You are not at all like the old school grandma's ashes that we used to carry around in the big black urns. You are just cooperating and not breaking. I remember I actually have a pistol. That might help out a little bit. So I'm curious to see if we'll get like another respawn of that clearance that rolled up on us like a ghost on a tricycle. That was... Now, it looks like it's going to be easy to take out. But if it hits you, it legit looks like it's going to deal some damage. Because it took me from like 120 or 140 to like... I don't know. I think it was like down to 40. Like pretty quickly. Ship in a bottle. Thank you. We always love those. All right. So we're just going to keep pressing through these levels, and that's that dog thing. Oh no. No. Oh, whoa. So a gun in his small form, if you're shooting him quickly enough, might do it. That's the second time now I've encountered that one. That's yeah, that's a little concerning, y'all. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. It's all okay. I feel like what I'm going to do, we're going to go to the main menu. I'm wondering what is going to happen from a save. See what we got here. All right, single player. And that's from today. So I'm just curious to see. One, if by chance a higher tiered weapon would be enough for that dog. The best thing about sometimes playing through like this, are you playing blind? Absolutely. But at the same time, it gives you the opportunity to kind of figure out mechanics, how some of the creatures work. Because we know he starts off friendly, but whether you touch him or not, it will turn. And yeah, we don't want that. We don't need to deal with that. There has to be better in this world than that. So with that said, play through at this level. See how... Ooh, there's a pocket watch up here I missed. We'll see how this figures out and works when you're able to get items. Yo, I don't know what you are, ma'am, but you is creepy. And I'm going to need you to go away now. Crooked neck lady. She just took some blast. And she legit just made me jump. Oh, wow. Yeah, this might not be the R.E.P.O we started playing originally. There was another item over here, according to this. What? Okay. Cool. So we'll go ahead, take this on up, put it up on our thing. And I'm going to go ahead and go back to the ship and refill that shotgun because, yeah, she packed the punch. Her baby tap took me down 100 points. That's an instant kill if she touches you. So Crooked Neck Lady is not something to be played with. That's equal parts good to know and super frightening. So considering we've got 2 levels or 2 more drop-offs after our main, and I've already encountered her once and dropped 100 HP, kind of concerning. All right. We're going to go ahead, take this back. And, yeah, load this up. That's almost 22K. We're also going to be very kind to ourselves and load this up. All right. We're doing good, I think. We can do this, I think. All we got to do is keep our heads on a pivot. Is there anything in here? Nope. All right, I'm going to close this door for a second. Nothing in there. Cool. We do have a vase up top, so we've encountered 3 of the new monsters so far. And I'm just going to put this out there. They're the one, definitely, for a good time, a good laugh, is cool. But 2 of them have been kind of terrifying. So again, Semi-Work, you have done an amazing job. They said they wanted to set out to add the horror back to this, and yeah, I feel like they kind of succeeded with that. What we're going to do is go over, duck, just like that. Yeah. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other items as well. I feel like that just kind of makes a little bit more sense. All right. First things first, you. Oops. All right. Now, onto this one. We're just going to gently pass you through there. I'm going to crouch down, fall through. This is probably like the best and only real way to do this when you're solo. If you don't have like an insane amount of strength set up yet. See if we can get a couple more little items to put all up in this. Go. Teapot. Hey, buddies. I have no clue where they just went to, but that's fine. I feel like the best thing I could do is go outside now, because we know the outside is this way. There's probably going to be a thing nearby. There may not be a thing nearby. I don't like the howling. Guys, can we tell the howling, whatever it is doing that, to go away? All right, so I'm hearing... Heck yeah. So what I'm going to do is we're going to try to set ourselves up for success. That camera, I'm not going to lie, is super cool. As a camera lover, guys, y'all are awesome for adding that. There you go. There you go. That's another 6. That'll be too much. But that should be enough space for me to get that one thing in there. We could throw a couple small items in here. I would like to get this like filled pretty well. That's new. Not gonna lie, that's super cool. We are totally gonna be checking out the gazebo area here in a second. How can you not want to check out the gazebo area? All right. If there's anything inky out here, please go away. We do not need your nonsense today. All right. See if I can get that through this. I can. Cool. All right. So far, so good, you all. Not gonna lie, I'm really super kind of terrified. But I do want to get over there. There's another item, that TV that I want to get with no ifs, ands, or buts. Pretty certain I've seen a TV out here. Or maybe it was the next room over. Probably the next room over. Uh, where was it? What are you? Can I break the gear head by slamming the gear head? I can break the gear head by slamming the gear head. We have killed now 3 of the 4 that we've encountered so far. But the gear head looks much smaller than other things that we've encountered. So it's not very reassuring to me as of the here and now, to be honest. All right. First things first. Get this on out. We'll just very kindly carry this on over. That's all we got to do. Carry this on over. Set it right on outside. I'd like to get that clock over and the cart. I don't know if we're going to do that, but we are certainly going to give it a very good try. I feel like if I go ahead and bring this out first, turn it around, we're just going to very cautiously take this on through, and then we're going to go back, grab that clock. Because the clock should be the hardest thing to get on. But once it's on, that should sit pretty easily onto the cart. That's already a 34 with 11 on there. So definitely going to be kind of cracking a glance in all directions right now. Scary bitch again. Nope. 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 All right, so we got the crooked neck lady twice now. Oof. Yeah, she wore some she is worth some finances there. Oof. So we've gotten the crooked neck lady twice on this level. We got the little gear dude. I still haven't killed the dog creature, but we've encountered him twice, so there's that. Hello? Come on, clock. Guys, we're not going to do this tonight. No, sirs. We've encountered far scarier creatures than gnomes today. We're not even in the slightest bit afraid of y'all. All right. stand this up. That's right. Okay. You just do not want to stay on my cart, and I understand why. This is like all balanced every which way. So I feel for you if it makes it feel any better. All right. Can we get you to come this way a little bit more? There we go. Nope. Maybe just hang out at the very end for about 3 seconds. Survey says probably not. It's all right though. We're gonna go ahead and at least get this on now. That's 73,000 of 15 needed on the second. But Crooked Neck Lady being worth like 7.5 each time I've killed her. Now the problem is that she also takes about 3 blasts to the face with a shotty, which is really concerning. So I think the best we're going to probably do is get this loaded up. Find that next spot. See if we can find anything else cool. Any other monsters, any other items that we've not seen before. Yeah, we'll definitely go ahead and try to rack up a few more K though, because you know, what kind of magpie semi-bots would we be if we didn't? Little chalice, don't mind. You go into the cart holding. Thank you, friend. Not seeing anything else. So we'll go ahead. So the next drop-off point has to be along that wall there. I'm assuming. It's possible I could have missed something. I don't think I did. But that first encounter with the Crooked Neck Lady, I'm not going to lie, it had me jumped. So, yeah. I could have missed something in that area. We'll just keep going. And we'll definitely uncover anything if we did miss it. I'm hearing the ding. And I think what we're going to do is, because right now we've uncovered everything probably we can for this level. So I'm going to load that up very happily. Start heading back. Because, yeah, we don't need to die today. This way. Good night, sir. There we go. And we are, and off we go. Such horrible little creatures they are. Welcome everybody. With some of the events leading into that, I didn't get a chance to look over and see how many we had joining us at that moment. But we have had, yeah, we've had a good number of meet and greets with new creatures. We'll go ahead, definitely grab a couple crystals, because crystals are going to help us keep moving forward. We'll see how, what's our, all right, our strength is still low. So we're definitely going to grab strength if we can. We need to heal up. Of course, there won't be any strength for us. Not going to complain too much, though. Get the low costing health first. 15, 12. Yeah, we're never going to see these at these prices again. So we're definitely going to grab them while they're at those prices. I think that's about all I'm going to be able to get for now. I should probably reconsider one of those crystals for another health boost. Because, yeah, some of these new creatures are hitting, like, with no apologies, no care, no concerns. Like Mack trucks. That should be good for now. That'll give us 5K for the next one up. So that's pretty decent, I think. And what I'm going to do is we're going to load up to the next start. And I'm going to take us over to a short break screen. So we're going to go on just a short break, give myself an opportunity to just use the restroom, top up on drinks. That way we're free to go and explore everything some more. Yeah. All right. So I'll be back in just a few moments. I'll put something down in chat too to remind people as they're coming in that we're just going to be on a short break, and we'll go from there. Catch you in a few. All right. I'm going to adjust this boom arm a little bit further off from myself here. Sorry if you hear any creaking or anything. And we'll get ready to get going and proceed. See what kind of monsters we find. What kind of insanity we can get up to. Okay, there we go. And we're definitely going to want to heal up to the max. You can go over here. Don't want you. I do want more health, though. Heck yeah. That was pretty awesome. Okay. And real quick, while that's going, I'm going to adjust my screens here. There we go. Gotta make sure I can actually see. So I don't know what this is going to be like later levels. But we're at 4 extraction points. That's new. Can I jump in? Oh, I can jump into the backpack. Oh, I'm so excited. Big hole there. This is definitely a new room. Big hole over there. So we're definitely going to want to be very careful. That is cool. This is all new. Equal parts like terrifying and awesome. Little candle. Oh man, I am loving it. So they have put in like a tremendous amount of work on this. And I'm not gonna lie, this is absolutely amazing. All right, grab our tooth. I feel like they almost like they have a plan for what they're about to unload on me. With all these like backpacks and like hiding spots. This is so wicked. I'm not gonna lie, like this is proper. I love it. All right. Let's see what we're going to be in for. Little mushrooms everywhere. This is concerning. So we got the... Oh, wow. We got trash cans. Yo. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. Okay. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get this on, let alone on in a way that'll allow it to stay. I'm going to try to turn it in a way. Yo. No. That's that new monster. That Clarence or Clarice or whatever. We don't want to mess with that one. it will like multi-hit you, and it is so angry. So angry. All right, on we go. Roll up on me in your little tricycle. All right. I'm kind of concerned with how this is laid out. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this around. We're going to head back to the start. Load this up. Yeah. That, I think, is the best. Well, no, we don't have to do it that way. We'll just go ahead, set this on, and then set this on. Oh no, that's too much. There you go. How much was this valued at? Do something so we can go ahead, toss that back behind it, keep that stable. Another 1,000. We'll clear out the cart. That's how we'll do this. Now that we got the cart cleared out, we can get super involved in further exploring. I'm not mistaken, I think that's the music for whatchamacallit? For the R.E.P.O or the rope? I think that's the rope's music. I'm not seeing any holes up top in that one. These new rooms are wicked. Like, I'm not going to even lie. I am genuinely impressed with the work that they've done on this. Like, this is a museum. Okay, we got a big old golden poop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this towards the middle. That's not that far from where we started. God, this is amazing. You can hide inside of the, uh-oh. Boomers? Pretty certain that's what I just heard was a boomer. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we're going to be semi-smart, question mark. See if I could turn this around a little bit. So, yeah. Now grab it from here. It's not going to want to go for me. That's fine. I'll go for that later. We'll go ahead and take this back. And set this outside of Hey buddies, come on. Right on over this way. There you go. There you go. There you go. And there you go. Take a little hit, but we can live with that. Got them off of us, and we're free to go about our business now. I think it was through this way. Yeah. So we'll go ahead, get this on in. Yeah, it'll be right up here to the right. double check the value on this thing. Yeah, that's another 11. So we definitely have enough to clear the first one. And then some. So what we'll do is we'll head back. I don't want to deal with you today. I know it's hard to believe, bud, but yeah, you're nonsense. Do you still break? No, you don't. Okay. Well, they used to break in fluids. Not so much now, which is okay. Okay, we're just going to gently set you down like so. And we're just going to go ahead and shoot you a few times, bud. I'm sorry in advance. Okay. So that's 3 monster kills now on this level? Yeah. I mean, with what we have in here already, is enough to clear the first one. So I feel like going back, loading that stuff on. God, these new rooms are awesome. The new creatures are definitely, though, if you don't have weapons, they're going to be not fun to deal with, I have a feeling. Go. Throw you in as well. And then there's that ever creeping sound behind you. Hi, buddy. You can go down there. Hey, guess what? You can go down there too. Any more? Oh, I see you. Come on. And you go. Hey, there's a hole for you too. Everybody gets thrown in a hole today. That is how we're just going to share and spread our love. Throw them all in holes. All right. 20. Okay, there. There we go. Get my sorry tail end off of that before it's an issue. Okay. While that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and refill the weapons. Because they definitely need refilled. Good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take one more of these. That way I'm almost at full health. Load you up. Thank you, friend. And we'll head back through this area again. Everybody's joined. Thank you. So far, it's looking like we've got 2 votes for the new monsters. And anybody who's been around long enough to see some of the new monsters already with me, oh my God, they're insane. They legit did an amazing job. I did not expect them to be quite what they've thrown at us so far. There is nothing up top. I'm Equal parts surprised and happy. Okay. Nothing around there. And I'm going to very kindly take this route this time. I feel like I should go through here. Although it's like nasty as can be. I guess this is like their idea of a wet bar. I don't like it. It's a cool area though. All right, up. See what else we got behind the bar. Anything? Oh, they got a mini fridge now. Not gonna lie, that's kind of cool. And I'm hearing a sound. I don't know what I'm hearing, but I'm hearing something. Sounded like a, I don't know, like that slivery sound. I don't know how to exactly word it. But it was really cool. All right, 36 of 12. And we're just going to lay in wait up top, see if anything comes to us. We've encountered so far the clown on this map, the bombers twice, or boomers, and Clarence, or whatever they call it. They called that thing. Oh, there's Clarence again. Bella. Goodbye, Bella. Die, Bella. Die, Bella. Gotta break the Bella. Can I break the Bella? Yes, I can break the Bella. So Bella will take, it's looking like with my current strength, about 6 to 7 smacks. Which still isn't too bad. We'll go ahead, head upstairs, see what we have up there. So we've encountered Bella twice now on this map. So it's looking like they're going to keep pretty consistent with like what they're going to spawn on you in a map, which is kind of reassuring. So I'm not going to lie, like a couple of these, like a well-placed Bella with crooked necked lady would be terrifying. Like, all joking aside, I feel like they would break me. Okay. Try to clear out the snaz here as I press these back into the ears. All right. Everything else should be right behind us and to the side of us. This is where I came from earlier. So that's the quick path back. That's cool, I guess. The martini is still around. That's actually kind of reassuring to see. What is in here? That is creepy. And they got it like dead headlight lighted too. Semi work. You've done so well. All right, so we do have a crystal burger over there. They've got a forklift. Like a legit forklift. Can I grab you without breaking you? Yes, I can. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and take you with me. That general direction. Oh. See if I can put that out in front of me just a little bit further. That way I can see what I'm doing. So far, the beasties that they've thrown at us, the new ones I've seen so far, is 4 in total, are pretty cool. I'm kind of terrified, though, because I think they said they threw in at least 1 per level. Oh, what is up, Claire? Yeah, this past week I've kind of altered my sleeping patterns a little bit so I can be kind of a day walker. And although this evening I'm going to probably start altering them back. That way I can enjoy the trick-or-treating festivities tomorrow while still getting to jam out and do some streams and enjoy some family time and get myself slowly. Sir, you look like additional money. And with you not being a new monster, we should show you even greater disrespect. Okay. Throw you on the ground. And bam. That's right, sir. Okay, we have a trudge as well. Which is cool. Trudge looks like a lot of money. All right, you all come this way. Come this way. Come this way. Everybody come this way. We'll just run, let them blow up at our backsides. Oh. So some of these new monsters that they've added, I've not gotten to showcase here in the last couple minutes, but oh, they are off the hook. The very first load-in I did, there was this little white purse dog that just happened to just run up to me, yapping and barking, and then it morphed. You remember the Fearox from Ark? It legit morphed like the Fearox. Oversized arms just bursting at its seams. That sound means, I think that's Abby. I kept calling it Clarence earlier, but it's Abby, I think. Well, this thing, whatever it was that attacked me, was not weak. It was definitely hard. It just pounded me into oblivion, completely ignoring a firearm the second time I encountered it. It was definitely taking damage, but yeah. All right. So we're over by 29, 41, so 37 to take to our last drop-off point plus whatever else we find. And I'm pretty certain I just heard Abby, one of the new creatures, again. I remember that. All right. I think we need to go this way. Now, Abby rolls up on you in a tricycle, and you don't even see it until it decides to attack you. There we go. All right, so I know if I go through here. All right, guys. I love you all with all my heart. But I'm going to need you to go there, and you can go there. And I know I just heard the tricycle. But I'm not going to stick around for that. The first time I encountered it, I was like, okay, well, I don't see nothing on the tricycle. Can I pick up the tricycle? I went to pick it up, and then the ghost riding the tricycle kind of flashed to life. So creepy. And then the Reaper, they did a really good number on her. 14, 14, 11. They gave her a jack-o'-lantern skin for her head, which is, yeah, they did really proper on her. We're going to go ahead and up our health another couple times. Well, my goal is tonight, because there's a lot of things I can't do solo, is I'm going to see if I can get some people interested in joining in so we can test out some of the other dynamics. So like one of them right now is, see if it'll let me. It won't. I don't have the perk unlocked in this gameplay. So there's a couple different perks that they've unlocked. So you could be like Spider-Man and climb up walls with the Tumble climb upgrade. Or the Death Head battery upgrade will allow you to slowly over time recharge so you can interact with other players. Or cause more havoc if you drop the firearm instead of just, you know, shooting a monster as it passes by. You can grab the firearm and shoot a teammate. All the beautiful things I feel like all those who I play with would probably really appreciate in the love of science and harassment. Definitely need more strength. I'm going to put these off to the side for the moment. And we are definitely going to refill everything. I'm going to take myself off screen for just a moment, but I will still be present. That way, while we're refilling, I can grab a drink. amongst. And yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape to roll into the next map. So yeah, this has been a really wild time with some of the new creatures. And we'll see how this goes. I'm mildly afraid. Because with some of the new spawns that they have, they're not overtly friendly. All right, there we go. Can you all not hop up here? Is that what I just witnessed? No, not only can they not hop up there, apparently, but they didn't even try. I won't complain. All right, one of the new things they have is the videotapes. Very happily grab that, load it up. And you go. This will take a couple of unfortunate but slow going hops. But I'd rather do it this way and hit my intended target. Maybe that way we can afford to not lose our fundages. Keep our crystals. Oh, oops. Keep our crystals coming so we can keep it easier to progress through levels if I don't fall to my demise in a hole. Was there anything else up here? I don't see nothing. So we got this barrel. And that's going to be mildly tricky. Toss. That should not have went down like that, probably, with coming from me. All right, so our first drop-off point is for 16. We're already at 18. I'm going to just accept it because I feel like once I come through there, I'm not going to want to go back through. Plus, we've got this, whatever that is. And I kind of want to see what that is. Expensive. That's what that is. It's like a cryo freezer or something. Feels like one of those pods from the aliens. All right. Oh. What are you? You are going to sleep. That's what you are. Can I just very happily slam you till you die? Come on. 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Oh, I don't like that. You're doing too much. All right, we've seen 5 new creatures. Now, in the update videos, they said they were only going to have 5 new creatures. Here's where the problem lies. In the update patch notes, they said 10. So have I seen all of the creatures? Or are there 5 more waiting for me? I feel like the answer is 5 more probably waiting for me. I don't think that was a typo. All right. While that's dropping down, doing its business, we're going to refill our weapons. I haven't had to break out the shotgun yet on this level, which is reassuring. That should have put us a good amount over. It did. So if we can grab a few more items that are valuable. We should be in good shape. All right. Kind of torn about which direction I want to go, so let's just go ahead and go to the right. No matter what, I'm probably going to be faced with things I don't like. So we just have to accept this now. I think. Into the cart of holding you go. Thank you. Now, if you can just go for it a little bit. Thank you. I love when these things cooperate with you. It's not very often that happens for me. And it certainly can't be a skill issue. Right? Yeah, I know. Hey. Can I sneak you in underneath of that? What we're gonna do is just... Okay, I fell in. Cool. Get back in. That's 37. So we're making good progress. Well, in my defense, the 40K wasn't a skill issue in the short. That was, I certainly feel like that was bad luck. I did not realize, like, I've seen stuff bounce at drop-off points. I just didn't realize it would bounce like that. And it bounced right off to its demise. And the saddest part is I had one more to go. After that. And that was one of those from that week I was hitting like level 14 or 13 or 14s. Why, hi, Katie. How are you? I'm happy to see you. Did you have English class today? Off with you. Just getting to see everybody today. And that's 41 of 16. While that's loading in, there's no way that can fall into a horrible mess. So, awesome. No. So, Claire, we talked that into existence. Oh, good. I'm happy you had a good class. Yeah, okay, just hang out here for a second. The tree will block its view. It'll despawn. And we got weapons, so You know what we're going to do with that? Sir, generally I would just smash you against the ground, but today we have other means. We will make up for the money they have lost us. Oh my God, I can't believe they did that to me. Again. That's actually checks out. That's pretty par for the course. The saddest part is I didn't realize that the other bit of nastiness was on that other side like that. But we'll make up for it. We've got 2 more to go through. We can kill some of the monsters. Knowing the huntsman will spawn in on this will be nice. And the other new monster, I don't know what its deal is, but it seems like it'll be easy to kill. Yeah, every so often we'll get a group together and play a group game, or I'll jump on the weekends when I'm done streaming. I'll sometimes jump into group games just because, not gonna lie, they're actually fun to play. That's an up scream. No, no, no. No, no. Where did he go? I know I seen him. Where did he go? He followed me in. Okay. Guess Upscreen didn't want to play today. Or maybe he fell? I'm not going to be able to get that. Not make it up in one piece. So we need to head back the other direction. Preferably without falling to our demise. Oh, no. Well, there goes the shotgun and everything else. So, Katie, you have missed some really exciting monsters. I don't know if you've seen anything else yet or not, but for real. We have so far encountered 5 monsters. I don't know if that will... So they said in the update patch notes, there's 10. But all their videos have said 5. So I don't know if that was a typo. All right, we're going to take you on to the front. Gently this way. Right that way. So far, I'm absolutely loving the update. Like, the new rooms, textures, like, the Manor's gotten these curtains. Every level has some of its own items that you won't see on any other map. Which is really awesome. The new monsters... there's a couple. Like, the clockwork creature isn't too major, or at least not that I've seen so far. But then there's this crooked neck lady. and she is absolutely nightmare fuel. And she hits for 100. So like at low level like this, if she touches you once, it's a wrap. Oh. Trying to think about what else we got. The last map, I finally seen another new creature, which was this like kind of looked like, I don't know, like a face hugger, but not. Oh, everybody get ready to wave. There's going to be a Gingy sighting here in a couple seconds. She got home from work early, so she has no way to go but by me. No, 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 you don't need to go over the couch. I can't hear her, but you all probably will be able to hear her. I'm going to switch my headphones. There we go. Now I can hear her and you all. Or I can hear her in the gate. Whoa.
Package.
Oh, really? Okay, you all didn't see her actually, but what is this?
Because my shirt's green.
All right. So this is the 6th creature. So I'm wrong. So they most certainly have additional monsters. No. No. Oh, it's a tick. Ew. Guys, I just got a tick on me. That's horrible. Okay. It's all fine now. We're good. And Ginge, Claire says we love you. Ginge sends her love to you as well, Claire. Uh-oh. That's the clown. So we're just going to let this clown do what he do. Because he ain't going to be able to get to me. Claire. Bam. The puns. Have you not threatened to disown people for those? All right. Okay, there's the clown. He's going his way. I'm going to go mine. Yeah, me and the clown, we can coexist. And when I say that, I probably don't mean a word of it, because that clown's going to be on some BS with us, isn't he? What we got over here? Seen something light up. All right, we got Chalice. I'm not getting anything major so far in this level. That's very frightening. And I hear wrappers undoing in my background.
I'm sorry.
So what that means is Ginge got something for me. Oh, she got something for her.
I didn't got something.
Oh, Ginge got her late birthday gifts in, so. Let's see here. There is one thing, though, I have noticed with the newest updates. I'm loving them, but something's broken. Because sometimes rooms that you haven't checked because of proximity are showing off as if they've been checked when they haven't been. That's legit my only actual gripe I can possibly have so far. Anybody new? Or that's enjoying the stream, please take a moment. Very rare will I say these words, but we're going on 3 hours plus. So if you're still here, you're enjoying yourself, please take an opportunity, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already. And remember, Lychee is doing this for free, so it must mean I love you. Wow. So we got the first level done. We've encountered a tick. So there's the tick, the crooked neck lady, the creature with the plant-like face that I assume tries to knock you out. Yeah. This is making for a rather intriguing day. I have no weapons, and there's no strength to be found. This is really concerning. Okay. So we're definitely going to load up on some grenades. See if we have any stam. Throw that on over there. And one more over there. Oh, that one went. Oh, we have 3 stam. We are going to be the fastest ever to run away from stuff. All right. 16, 8 and 16 is 24, right? Yeah. We'll have a frying pan. 2 shockwave grenades and a frying pan. We can take over the world with that. Probably not, but we'll certainly do our best to try. All right. We're going to roll that beautiful beam footage, see what we can do on the next level. And I'm going to take myself off screen for just a moment, but I will still be ever present, I promise. That way I can grab my next drink. Excuse the rattling of my bag. That'd be from my drink holding. Had to go grab some caffeine before streaming today. Oh, so badly needed. All right. Frying pan, check. Stun grenade, check. And a shockwave grenade, check. I think that's about as good as we're going to get with everything. So here we go. Level 2. And 2 drop-off points. So one of the new areas I really like is just this little cozy spot. We got a sleeping bag, a couple canned beans, campfire. We got the head of a brethren on a pike. Yeah. Luggage. But what's really cool is, do they have one in this area? The last map I did like this, they also had, can I get up there? Kind of. With the wall climb feature, I bet you it'd be nothing with high enough. Because I guarantee you there's something cool up there. Or in future plays, they'll have stuff spawn up there. But there's backpacks that you can literally climb inside of, which is really awesome. There we go. Let's load up all the stuffs if they're going to give it to us so freely. All right, we got what looks like the top of a bot head. Oh, you're just gonna run off? Okay then. I was hoping you were gonna hang out for a little bit. I have a stun grenade with your name on. Oops. No strength. All right, buddy. What I'm gonna need from you is just a moment of your time. Bad Abby. Bad Abby. Look at it. Flickering around, looking all creepy like a ghost. Nobody ever clip that and send that to my mom, please? She had a cat named Abby. She'd probably take offense at that. Not my fault they named it that way. All right. We'll go ahead, run this back to the beginning. Because, you know, why not? There we go. Now all we need to do, technically, I want to get those two items there, which will definitely help kick us up in our profits. If I can get the edge of that just right. Oh. Do that without breaking everything. And we'll go ahead, load this up as well. That'll be 27 of 10. That'll give us 17 to go to our next. And while that's doing its thing, I'm going to rearrange this stuff here. Get this charged up. Come on, charge up. All right, and we're going to switch that over to the second slot. Where'd my money go? There it is. No horrible holes of traps to lose my money into like last time. Although that's pretty awesome that the day that short goes up, that happens again. Absolute skill. Well, dumb luck. We'll definitely chalk that up to dumb luck and not skill issue. Nobody will argue that, right? I didn't think so. See, that's why you're all the best. Don't let me lie to myself. All right, we've got a couple more things behind the bar. That'll make it easier. All right, we've got a big old egg head over here. Up you go. Oh, back up. In you go. Kind of in. Ish. All right, so wherever the last one is, it has to be this way. Which is cool. I got just enough room to... Oh, wow. Are you all seeing this? What are they doing the bots like that for, yo? I'm just a bot. Him to deserve that. All right, we'll go ahead and stop that for a moment. Go around the corner here. They got grease paint cans for graffiti out and about. These kind of add some creep factor to it all. Be cool if they'd make those health point packs so obtainable. Not gonna lie, you could actually use those. That'd be pretty cool. All right, I'm just gonna keep going forward. So I feel like if I drop off the egghead, stack the help, the money bag off to the side, like so. I can go back, grab that radio, and we should be in good shape. Question mark? Ooh. All right, we got a couple items in here. There we go, and I think I seen another small item light up over here. Nope, I didn't. I'm seeing things, y'all. All right. So I think what we're going to do here, let's go ahead and load this up, the money bag on top of this. Make our way back to the shop, do a loadout. And see what we can do in staging up, you know, the next play. Through here and to the right. So far, so good. I probably shouldn't use those sort of words. All right. Hi, bud. I really... Oh, my God. I don't know what you are, but I don't like it. Oh, no. You need to stop. Oh, no. All right, so we've encountered a 7th monster, so they didn't lie. That wasn't a misprint. There's going to be 10 monsters. Wow. I didn't know if Ginge was laughing at me in the background or... But apparently the cat's doing some goofy stuff too. Oh my God, that is a thing of horror. What are you even? Did you hear it? It was like... It's like it's got 50 Susan Boyles on its back. I need to go this way, so that's the way I'm going to run. Hopefully outrun it. Can I make it? I'm almost there. Okay, we made it. Oh my God, that was horrible. You all. I'm... Wow. Okay. That was definitely different. All right, so we got 45K. We have got... Get some strength. If we're going to make it through any levels, be able to pick up things, eventually fend off without having to use weapons constantly. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, strength has got to be available. 19 would be 30, 42K. So we at least have 2 weapons now, right? Yeah. That'd be all right. We're going to go ahead and send it on that. And we're going to load into the next map. And then I'm going to stop game there. So settle that down. Think of these. Take that. And load into the next map. That way when I exit out, it'll save. Should be no problems, I think. We'll see. All right, and main menu. Yes, and that should save it. All right, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to our most wonderful and glorious end screen. So real quick, I do want to say a big thank you to everybody who's joined. We've had a good little turnout for a little bit. Claire, Katie, both of you all are rock stars as always. Thank you so very much for joining. I hope you had some fun and getting to see some of the new creatures and items in the maps. As well, I do want to swing over to my dashboard real quick. Rich, Hypershake, and Brackish all recently joined us in some streams. Thank you all again. Without support, without people interacting, you know, there's no means to build a community. So thank you all very, very much. With that said, I'm going to try to get a group together for later tonight. See if we can even get some other streamers involved as well as our own group and go from there. So if you didn't get to catch us, feel free, watch it later. If not, hopefully I'll catch you later tonight. Do me a favor, take good care of yourselves and each other, and I will catch you later.